In a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism provides a beacon of rationality and peace. Today, we delve into how Stoicism, a school of thought from ancient Greece, offers profound insights into managing one of our most intense emotions, anger. Founded by Zeno of Citium, Stoicism teaches that true happiness comes not from external possessions or accolades, but from cultivating an inner well-being through virtue, wisdom, and self-control. In our modern lives, we often face situations that test our patience and provoke anger. But what if we could manage this fiery emotion with grace and composure? Let's explore how Stoicism approaches anger, transforming it from a destructive force into a constructive one. In the midst of life's chaos and unpredictability, Stoicism stands as a pillar of rationality and serenity. This ancient Greek philosophy, which dates back to Zeno of Citium, is more than just a set of teachings. It's a way of life that champions virtue, wisdom, and self-control as the keys to true happiness. Unlike the fleeting joy brought by material possessions or societal praise, Stoicism offers a deeper, more enduring form of contentment that comes from within. Imagine navigating the tumultuous waters of modern existence, where every day presents a new test of patience, often igniting the flames of anger. Stoicism, however, equips us with the tools to douse these flames, urging us to manage our anger not with force, but with grace. It teaches us that our emotional responses are within our control, even when the world around us is not. As we embrace the Stoic way, we learn to view anger not as an uncontrollable inferno, but as a spark that, with careful management, can be transformed into a force for good. Through reflection, understanding, and a steadfast commitment to our principles, we can turn the destructive power of anger into a catalyst for positive action, personal growth, and harmonious living. In doing so, we not only find peace within ourselves, but also become a source of calm for those around us. This is the essence of Stoicism's approach to anger management, a timeless wisdom that is as relevant today as it was in ancient Greece. The true power of Stoicism lies in its ability to transform potentially destructive emotions into catalysts for growth. When faced with situations that provoke anger, Stoicism teaches us to pause and reflect. This moment of introspection is crucial. It allows us to respond with intention rather than react out of impulse. Stoicism offers practical techniques for this transformation. One such technique is the practice of premeditatio malorum, where we anticipate challenges and setbacks, preparing ourselves mentally for them. This preparation helps us remain calm and collected when potential triggers for anger arise. Another Stoic practice is to shift our focus from what has been done to us to what we can do about it. This proactive stance empowers us to take constructive action, channeling our energy into solutions rather than dwelling on the problem. It's about finding the opportunity within the obstacle, a concept famously encapsulated in the Stoic maxim. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. By adopting these Stoic strategies, we not only manage our anger but also harness it to reinforce our resilience, deepen our relationships, and enhance our overall well-being. It's a transformative process that turns a potentially volatile emotion into a force for positive change. Anger is a primal emotion that can grip us in moments of frustration and perceived injustice. It is a natural response, yet when it escalates unchecked, it can wreak havoc on our lives and relationships. The Stoics, ancient philosophers who sought tranquility through rational thought, were well aware of anger's destructive power. They likened it to a raging inferno, capable of obliterating reason and discernment, leaving only the charred remains of regret in its wake. The Stoics observed that anger often stems from a desire for the world to bend to our will. This desire, however, is a recipe for disappointment and turmoil, as the world is indifferent to our demands. When we expect others to act according to our wishes, and they fail to do so, anger often follows. But the Stoics argued that such expectations are not only unrealistic, but also detrimental to our well-being. In the grip of anger, we may lash out, speak harsh words, or act rashly, only to later look back with remorse. These moments of fury can strain or sever the bonds we share with others. leaving a trail of emotional debris. The Stoics urged us to resist these impulsive reactions, advocating instead for a response that is in harmony with our deepest values. They believed that by recognizing the transient nature of external circumstances and focusing on our capacity to choose our responses, we could diminish the sway of anger over our actions. To the Stoics, every instance of anger presents an opportunity for reflection and growth. They encouraged us to ask ourselves why we are angry and whether our reaction is justified by the situation. By doing so, we can begin to dismantle the irrational beliefs that often fuel our anger. For example, the belief that we have been wronged or that things must go our way is frequently at the core of our ire. By questioning these beliefs, we can start to liberate ourselves from the clutches of anger and move towards a state of inner peace. The Stoic path to managing anger is not one of suppression, but of understanding and transformation. It is about harnessing the energy of our emotions and directing it towards constructive ends. By embracing the Stoic principles of self-awareness, rationality, and virtue, we can turn the tide of anger and use it as a force for positive change in our lives. This approach not only helps us navigate the challenges of life with greater composure, but also enables us to cultivate deeper, more meaningful relationships with those around us. In essence, the Stoic wisdom on anger management is a guide to living a more harmonious and fulfilling life. In the narrative of life, where emotions play the lead roles, anger often emerges as a formidable character. Yet, within the Stoic script, this intense emotion is not a villain to be vanquished, but a force that can be channeled into acts of profound transformation. Picture the environmentalist whose indignation at river pollution ignites a community movement, turning murky waters clear and uniting neighbors in stewardship. Envision the advocate whose outrage at social injustice becomes the bedrock of their mission to educate, inspire, and lead peaceful change. Imagine the employee, stung by criticism, who transmutes their anger into a quest for excellence, seeking feedback and setting new professional heights. Consider the couple, teetering on the brink of discord, who harness their mutual frustration to forge deeper understanding and a renewed bond. Reflect on the individual, jolted by a health scare, who redirects their self-directed anger into a journey of wellness, becoming a beacon of healthy living for others. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.